Good afternoon. My name is Alexander Kray, and I'm from San Francisco. I'm here to represent my son, Jasper, who will be turning 16 in August. In the first 8 years of Jasper's childhood, we had no indication that he had any health issues. He uttered his first words at 6 months, crawled at 7, and walked by 15 months. By the time he was 2 years old, he communicated in complete sentences in both English and Russian, with no accent in either language. He had, and still has, a wonderful ear for music and precise relative pitch. In short, nothing in his early childhood development was a red flag. Although he was misdiagnosed with ADD in 2011, the fear that he might have a serious condition only arose in the summer of 2014. I was playing catch with him after school and noticed a momentary loss of balance. When I observed a similar dynamic a few weeks later, I became worried. To rule out a brain tumor, we brought him in for an MRI. The MRI showed no tumors, but did reveal some vermian atrophy in the cerebellum. After months of inconclusive blood tests, a full exome test led us to a diagnosis of NPC. Less than 1 year after ataxia first appeared, Jasper's condition had deteriorated markedly. His gait became staggered, his handwriting reverted to kindergarten level, and the ataxia became more pronounced. Simple activities such as brushing teeth or shampooing hair became difficult tasks. Cognitively, he deteriorated as well. While his reading fluency was above grade level, his reading comprehension was atrocious. Within a month of diagnosis, we started treatment with an immunosugar that's used to treat Gaucher's disease, and it's FDA approved, but it's currently not FDA approved for specifically for Niemann-Pick. Given the stark neurological decline we observed in the previous year, this treatment appears to have slowed the progression significantly from our perspective. However, while the neurological decline became less precipitous, it was perceptible nonetheless. His partial seizures increased in frequency, his balance continued to deteriorate, and signs of dysphagia and dysarthria came into place. The summer of 2016, I attended an NPC scientific conference where one of the presenters mentioned an encouraging NPC study out of Munich, Germany, involving the amino acid acetyleucine. After 2 to 3 weeks of starting Jasper on the acetyleucine, he showed some cognitive improvement in the form of greater awareness and alertness. We continued this treatment to this day with no observed side effects. That same year, I also learned of a clinical trial in Europe involving a heat shock protein agonist, which might improve NPC function. As soon as a US site was opened in 2017, we enrolled Jasper in the double-blind trial. Although we did not know whether he was part of the placebo group for the first 12 months, we noticed some clear positive effects, namely an unambiguous improvement in dysphagia symptoms. Within 3 to 4 months of the study, he swallowed solids with no difficulty, and incidence of aspiration with liquids became less common. After 12 months into the trial, the dysphagia symptoms have virtually disappeared. His speech is clearer compared to last year. His gait is smoother compared to last year. Reports from teachers and his one-to-one aide at school show cognitive improvement as well. They all report that he's more focused, participates more in group activities, and has improved short-term memory. The clinical trial we started in 2017 has given us hope, something we did not have at all just 2 years ago. I want to thank the meeting organizers for bringing together clinicians, researchers, and the FDA to focus on this rare, insidious, and devastating disease. Thank you.